child actors because they are actors. Last night we had Cody Smith McPhee on stage. How did you find him?
Well, the thing about it is that you're absolutely right. I mean, like those two kids, I've worked with, some really, really great actors. Richard Jenkins is amazing. I would say that they're not great young actors, they are great actors. And everyone's like, oh, well, you must have seen Cody in The Road, and you must have seen Chloe in Kick-Ass. Nobody would let me see those movies, so actually I didn't. And so I just heard, oh, these kids are really worth checking out. And I had written a scene for Cody, for Cody's character, for Owen. I wanted to take the film and put it even a step further into his point of view, and I really wanted a scene where you see him react to the fact that that he discovers what she is, and then he ends up trying to call his father, and you see how alone he is. And it's the scene you just saw where he calls his father, and his father's like, is this because of your mother, and all this stuff. And I was inspired by the scene in Rosemary's Baby, where where Mia Farrow is having a nervous breakdown near the end of the movie. She's on the payphone, and the camera just holds on her. She's like, no, this is really happening, and no one will believe her. And I wanted to hold on just that character. I didn't want to cut to the father. And after I wrote it, I thought, wait a minute, what 12-year-old kid can do this? This is an adult story. I can't imagine that this is going to be really hard. And I got very worried. I even got cold feet. I said, I don't even know if we can make this movie because I'm worried about the fact that these are two 12-year-olds who have to carry the emotions that are really an adult story. And Cody came in. We had a bunch of people come in and they read, and they were sort of making the scene very kind of melodramatic. And it's really kind of an edge. It's talking about evil. It could be really, really corny. And Cody came in, and it was so real. And not only that, I had seen Romulus, My Father. It was the one film they told me I could see. He was 9 when they shot it, and he had an Australian accent. And I was like, well, guys, he's amazing, but he's Australian, and he was 9. So when he came in, he read this. He read in a flawless American accent, which was bizarre. And he was incredible. He was so natural, so real. He didn't push anything. And at the end of it, I felt like, oh, first of all, it has to be him. Second of all, now I feel like we truly can make this movie. And so it was really an amazing thing to get Cody. And then the same thing with Chloe. She came in, and I had heard, oh, she's really doing this crazy stuff and Kick-Ass. And she came in, and she grounded the character. And that was really what I was looking for. So the two of them were really an amazing